I hope that you are enjoying your day. I hope you're enjoying your night. I hope you're enjoying your evening. I hope you're enjoying whatever time of day it is right now. Okay. But I'm here today to talk about something that's been on my mind for a while. And it's just the idea of playing video games, right? So, as you may know, I'm a gamer, or used to be a gamer. Played Fortnite, Rocket League, GTA, Roblox, Minecraft, Sea of Thieves, Rust. I mean, the list goes on, guys. The list literally goes on. But I've played games, guys. I've been playing since seventh grade. Um, and let me just say, the world of gaming, it is amazing. I mean, what these developers' minds have been able to create for us gamers to enjoy, it's just truly nothing but amazing. But I must say, looking back, what it did to my mind was very, very harmful, and I did not know it in the moment, and that's what I want to talk about today. Hence, the title is probably going to be, how video games almost ruined my life. So, where did this all start? Started in seventh grade. Um, I remember back in middle school, and things like that. Like, I was always kind of into my own thing. Like, I would be the guy in the class playing with Rubik's cubes, trying to solve puzzles. Playing pranks on people. The class jokester. I never really was into like that whole social aspect of things, if that makes sense. Like, I never really cared about how others perceive me in a way. Like, I kind of was just always doing my own thing, into my own things. And I will say that when I got my first gaming computer up in or back in seventh grade, that really exacerbated that part of me. I did have some friends in seventh grade, of course, and things like that. And I must say, before gaming, I was more interested in social relationships, kind of like my future. I will say that I was getting pleasure from daily activities like just going outside and playing, playing cards with people, playing games with my family, going out to eat with friends, things like that, right? Like, just normal day things. I would enjoy them. But as soon as I got my gaming computer, guys, back in seventh grade, um, I will say, like, within a year, I was just completely addicted. I mean, I was absorbed with the games. I was probably playing um, all night when I had the chance, right? When I wasn't in school. On weekends, I would play all day until my parents said no, and I would just play the game so much. I mean, I didn't care about sleep, so I was sleep deprived. I didn't care about what I was eating, so I was able to. I mean, I gained a lot of weight because, man, playing video games and eating food that just tastes amazing is just one of the best feelings in the world. Not healthy for you at all, though. Um, Relationships would fade. I stopped really caring about talking to people in person because I was getting that need online. There was no need for me to become good at school or progress at school because, I mean, I was getting that from the video game. Like, these games that hold you in like a feedback slash mastery loop that it kind of hijacks your brain. Because what I've learned is that, like, our brains crave this, or at least my brain craves to get this out of real life. But it was just getting it through a computer screen or a video game. So, like, I had no need to do this in real life or on a computer screen. And long story short, I would say I just lived the same day for years. Wake up, play the video game, do nothing, maybe go to school, come back home, play the video game, do nothing, right? High school, when I was in high school, I was in the band. Um, and I did a shot put for track and field just because my parents, like, they said you had to do something athletic because I was like 250 pounds. They were trying to do something to make me lose weight, but the root cause of it was my addiction to the game. If I really think about it now, looking back, but um, yeah, guys, like, the game, I was just living the same day over and over and over for years, right? Same environment. I think that's a big factor too, because when the game started to have less of an impact on me was when I moved to college, right? Now, what I must say though, guys, is when I went to college, it was a new environment. There was a lot more people. I didn't want to be the guy who was just playing video games. Like, I think I'd learned towards the end of high school because I was also going on this weight loss journey that there was more to life than just a video game. And after I realized that I wasn't going pro, I was like, shoot, well, what do I have to do with my life now? All those years of suppressing those thoughts about the future and what I'm gonna do with my life and all those things, like they finally started to come up because I wasn't distracting myself or my mind with the video game. And this took a lot of effort, guys. Like it wasn't like I just quit on day one, but quitting the video games is what led to all of this, like all this thinking. Um, by the way, I have not played a video game now in almost a year. I don't crave it. It's not like I'm an addict or anything like that. It's just more of like I have other priorities in life now. I have other things that I'm working towards. But I will say, since seventh grade, from seventh grade all the way to about my sophomore year in college, there was not a day that I went without playing a video game. Even if I was sick, I would play a video game. Um, and what I've learned with addiction and addiction to these games is that like it slowly ruins your life, takes your ambition, takes your drive, takes any need for you wanting to have relationship with others. Um, it does it slowly. You don't even recognize it on the outside, if that's if that makes sense. Like to you internally, you're just playing the video game, but you don't realize what's going on around the world around you, and that's because hyper focus. Like your focus is getting hijacked by the game, and I think that's what I'm trying to get at. Is that it makes you sort of lonely, and it kind of keeps you stuck in life. Um, that's what I've learned. Like, that's what happened to me. Almost. Luckily though, as you guys heard earlier, I've not played video games in a year. I have found other things in life to do. For instance, I like to run now. I like to hit the gym. I like to go out with people, work on things. There's a lot of things I like to do now and I replace my time with instead of doing video games. I even read now. I'll journal. I'll do TikToks here and there. And what I've learned is that when you first try to quit gaming, what's super hard is that like nothing gives you that hit or like that high that gaming does. Like that ability to just be in the moment and focus on an amazing video game and just like only be worried about like what your opponent's next move is going to be and how you're going to counter and how you're going to win the game. Like I'll tell you guys, there is nothing like playing a video game. But what I've learned is like if I ever want to achieve or go to where I want to end up being in life, I had to give up the video games. And I'm just trying to give you guys this message to help you out. If you're younger, right? Under the age of 18, even under the age of like 21, and you're playing video games, I hope that this message can get to you. And I hope that you can understand, like, look, hey, you can sit and play video games, right? Like, playing it, having sometimes some weekends where you go and play for 8 hours, like that could be fine. But if you're spending, 16 hours, 12 hours a day playing the video games for multiple weeks at a time, right? And you're realizing like you're neglecting all these other relationships in your life. Like if you realize or think that everyone else in your life is annoying, and you feel kind of lonely on the inside, like trust me, it might be related to your video game usage, and you might have an addiction. And I'm just trying to say, like, it does get better on the other side, but it will be hard if you do want to change and stop playing video games. So, that's my goal for this video. I just hope that those who are video game addicts like can see this and kind of like, see like, hey, is my life kind of like this? And if it is, like maybe you can make some changes, maybe you can get into some deep thought. But yeah, that's really it for today. So I know I just went on a rant, but I hope you guys enjoyed hearing that little story about how video games almost ruined my life. Um, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. She took me out with a view.